Hi everyone, so today in this video I'm going to be talking about pressures on third year students. Now, as I'm a third year history student myself, I can vouch for this because there is a lot of pressure on final years, third years at this moment in time, especially under the current circumstances. Adapting to online learning has been one of the biggest struggles I've probably ever faced during my academic journey. Alongside that, I've also been in my third year, which again comes with its own pressures and its own struggles. I feel like a lot of third years can relate to this, and it's the pressure of finding a postgrad job. Now, in the wide world of jobs, we have all these resources available to us, and sometimes it's a bit overwhelming when it comes to looking for jobs. I know for me personally, I've been applying for a PGCE as I want to go on to do teaching, so the pressures of actually doing the interviews and filling out all of UCAS again, which is what I did 3 years ago to actually get into the University of Lincoln, was quite daunting. So not only do we have the pressures of finding a job, but applying for further courses like a PGCE comes with its own worries when it comes to filling out your personal statement and everything that you got taught 3 years ago. Another thing which I can guarantee this is on every third year's mind at the moment is their dissertation. Now, at this moment in time, my dissertation deadline is set for mid-April, and I've had so many meetings with my dissertation supervisor. I'm halfway there, so slowly getting there, slowly but surely, but I can understand that this is literally the biggest pressure third years have, as well as finding a job, as well as doing everything else that comes with third year. Trying to get that 10,000 word dissertation row is, again, another very recognised pressure that third years have on them. Now, another pressure that people might not actually feel like they're putting on third years is when we get asked what you're going to do in the future. What are your plans? And I know this is important because we need to start thinking about these things when we get into our final year of university, but sometimes it can be very overwhelming, like I said, with postgrad jobs and knowing exactly what job you want to do in the future, especially if you do a course that isn't a profession. I do history, and the amount of jobs that can come from a history degree, again, is very overwhelming, and you just need to narrow it down. I found that what has helped me is writing down every job that I came across that I was interested in and figuring out a pathway which would lead me to that job. So again, teaching, you have to go on and do your PGCE to get your qualified teacher status. So that was the thing I had to consider, and they do have deadlines for applying for things like your masters and a PGCE. So make sure to check out the University of Lincoln website to make sure that you're not running behind on any of these dates. I know this might sound a bit weird, but the fact that some third year students aren't going to be a student anymore, seeming they've been a student for so long, can also be quite daunting because it unlocks this new level of adulthood, and eventually every single person that enters university has to go through this. So again, that is another pressure that I don't feel people recognise enough. When talking about these pressures though, we need to remember that the University of Lincoln offer such wide variety of tools and services that can help us when looking at jobs and looking at future plans, and they can help us guide us into actually narrowing down what we want to do. As everybody should already know, the University of Lincoln offer a career service, which at the moment is taking place via Teams calls, but they can help with interview prep, sorting your CV out, finding jobs. They literally can hold your hand through it and make it a lot less stressful and a lot less pressurized for us third year students who again are trying to get that dissertation row. So yeah, I hope that made you feel like you weren't on your own if you're in third year, and a lot of us are going through the same pressures and the same struggles and the overwhelming feeling that university is coming to an end. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.